Hey everyone, it's Nick. Today we are in Snapshot 16 week 32B, which is the second one of this week, and Mojang released this with a few notable changes that I would like to share with you. Also, along with those changes came a lot of bug fixes that I'm not gonna go into. If you are interested in checking out what bugs have been fixed, I'm gonna leave a link in the video description that will lead you to the Mojang website where you can read up on all of the different bug fixes. So the first thing that you can see here is not just a random swimming pool with all sorts of mobs. Well, it sort of is, but it's an experiment also, because the first change that Mojang stated is that mobs are now more afraid of getting into the water, and now all of them are in the water, and I just placed them right here to see what happens, and it looks like the cows and the horses and donkeys and the mules are all a little more reluctant to go into the water, and the rest just went straight in. So from my tests I could see that cows and all the different horse and donkey types went into the water a little slower, but they're still in, so they will still go in, and if that's the mobs, well, then there you are. That's the mobs that are afraid of going into water. So now what you can also see in my creative inventory is a lot of spawn eggs, and we've got some more. In the past we only used to have this spawn horse egg, for example, but now there's also the donkey, and the mule is also somewhere here. And you can also well, if you would want another mob, for example, let's see here. We have the zombie egg right here, and if you wanted a villager zombie you would have to try a lot, and if you just walk around here with your mouse you will see there is a zombie villager egg somewhere. There it is, and you can just take it and don't have to spam the zombie ones all the time until you get a villager zombie, but you can just use the zombie villager egg and you will get a zombie villager every time. Now I need to be a bit careful because they're all wandering here, and that is because of this guy. This is a Nitwit. Now what a Nitwit is a villager type that used to be in the game for quite some time, but they never really occurred naturally, and he might be a bug, or it might be a bug that it is in the game, and that is because they don't spawn naturally as far as I know. I might have to do some tests and will inform you later if they also spawn in villager breeders or villages. But also this Nitwit seems to pick up random traits from different professions, and maybe that is intended behavior or it's just a bug and he spawns when you cure a green zombie villager. So let's set the time to night. There we are. And then spawn in some of these zombie villagers, and you can see that they have different robes, and depending on the color of the robe the profession will also change. So for example, this right here might be a librarian, and the guy with the white apron around his neck, I don't know if you can see that because they're all walking around. This guy right here might be a butcher of some sort. Then the purple one will be a cleric or a priest. And then if you have one with a green coat, just like this zombie right here, you can capture him and then throw a splash potion of weakness on him and a golden apple, and then he will turn into this Nitwit right here. Now what I would really appreciate from Mojang is that they did a little more with this Nitwit, because I'm really excited about villagers in general, and if we are able to get another type of villager, that would of course be really quite cool to have. So I guess that concludes most of the facts about the Nitwit, and we'll see what the future holds. But Mojang said that they didn't want to release that many features until Minecon, which should be pretty soon from now on, and then I'm really excited to see what they come up with for version 1.11 or whatever name it's gonna have. One more thing that they changed would be in survival mode, and that is the saturation and hunger behavior. And it seems like when you walk around in survival mode, I have to be a bit more careful because of that creeper that is there to my right. right there. If you walk around, it seems to be a little slower. The hunger seems to be going away a little slower or more slowly. And if you eat up, your saturation seems to hold on for a little longer, as far as I know. If you have made different experiences, you can please tell us that in the comments below, and I'll be happy to discuss with you the different features that we have in here. So what do you think? And are you excited for the new version of Minecraft, or are you not? Ooh, that slime attacked me. Forgot about that. Well, tell me that in a comment below, and then we will see us next time. Subscribe for more, and maybe I'll make this a weekly thing. Alright, bye bye.